What's going on, guys? It's your boy Trolltek here for another video. So we're here for an exciting video today. So today we are getting into the new Given movie that just dropped. Well, it's not new, but it's new. Like, it's just accessible on Crunchyroll recently. I didn't know about it. Someone told me in one of my reactions. Can't remember what it was, one of the comments. So appreciate that, whoever that was. So we're watching the third, I think this is the third movie that, third Given movie. And I think it's the continuation of it's just like straight after what happened in Haragi Mix. Now, it's been a while since I've been in the Given universe, so there might be things I'm kind of like forgetful on, but hopefully most of the shit I'm going to remember of what happens. And I'm excited to get back to some more scenes between Unayama and the bro's name that I can never fucking remember. Because in the last two movies, it was focused on the side characters. Well, I say side characters, but they're kind of like just tertiary main characters, because it's not like they're in the background. They have their own stories. But I think this movie we're going to get some more content from the actual main couple, so that's going to be interesting. But yeah, I'm curious what they're going to do with this movie, and yeah, so I'm really excited to get into this. And for people wondering what my next BL is going to be, it's most likely it's like, I don't want to say 100%, it's like 87.5% chance it's going to be an anime BL. So I'm not going to say which one it's going to be, because I got a couple of potential ones, but the next one, it will be an anime one, because I feel like we haven't done an anime one in a hot minute. Like, and then the last one we did was, I think we've only done one anime BL actually. No, we did two, if you count Heaven Official's Blessing. So it was kind of censored, so it wasn't like full on BL. It was kind of very BL coded. Like, it's meant to, I know the original source material was BL, but in the show it was censored. So it was like, I don't know if you'd classify that. I guess the innuendo is enough where you could classify it. But yeah, so that we've watched that and Given. So I want to do another one. I'm still not sure which one I'm going to do yet. There's a couple of ones that seem pretty interesting to me, but we're going to see. Anyway, that's enough of that. Enough yapping on that. So now let's get into Given Movie 3. I forget the title of the movie. What was it called? Given the Movie to the Sea. Let's get into this without further ado. Let's turn the volume up. Who are these two? Oh wait, are we going to get some more backstory with yeah. Oh, so we're going to get actual footage with, I think his name was Yuki? Yuki? Something like that. The bro that, MAFUYU? I'm never going to be able to say his name right. And if you've been watching my reactions to Given, you know, there was a whole saga on that. His ex that, committed suicide, which I didn't clock until the end of season 1. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane, bro. Just blindsided the shit out of me. Yeah, at least she's aware of that. I'm wondering, who is she? Is she like a friend, a sister? She looks kind of like Yuki, but I'm not sure. Honestly, if you think about it, a lot of, I feel like MAFUYU, whatever the fuck his name is, his trauma, a lot of it comes from, obviously, the fact that Yuki committed suicide, which kind of, I want to talk about that as well in this point that I'm making. A lot of his traumas come from the, what's the word I'm looking for? The unreliability of the people around him. Like, I'm not throwing shade at anyone, but like everyone around him didn't deal with the situation in the right way. Like I guess there's no right way to deal with it, but like there was nothing he could kind of hold on to maintain any semblance of like normality in this situation. Like this girl, like putting it all on him, all this responsibility really, and just like the weight of what happened, because now he has the memento of the guitar as well. And even like Hiragi and stuff, you know, who were friends with him, kind of like not, you know, taking the stance of like, we're here for you. Like even them kind of being like scared on like, okay, how do we approach this? Which I get. And obviously Yuki is like the number one, like, to blame. I know it sounds cruel to say because he committed suicide, but I think this is a perfect explanation of, I understand people would get situations where they think that's the only out, but I've always felt that it's an inherently selfish, cruel thing to do to the people around you, because what you're doing is, okay, I understand it's like you understand it comes from a place of like, I can't see hope in the world anymore. I understand that. But it's also a thing of you are doing an action that is going to mark people for the rest of their life. That's just the fact of the matter. So I think if we're looking at who's to really blame in this situation that's caused all of his trauma, it's Yuki, right? And there's probably reasons for why he felt he needed to make that decision. It's not a right decision. Suicide's never the answer for anything. But my point is, I think if he had a good support system around him, like at least 85% of his traumas would not be like present. You know what I mean? But he had the worst support system at the same time as something horrific happening in his life. What the fuck? This feels like it's a dream. Like, I don't think these conversations actually happened. Maybe they did. I don't know. I feel like all these visions are happening right now because his relationship with Uniyama is at a certain point and he's kind of probably scared out of his mind. And all of these old feelings are coming back right now because maybe he sees it getting serious or whatever. I feel like this movie is going to explore his fear and getting over that fear. Can't say goodbye, I'm still drifting. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so this is going to be about, I guess, closure. Because I feel like he hasn't really closed that chapter in his life like Yuki. I guess you can never really close that chapter because he killed himself. Like, that's, how do you get over that? Move on from that. But I think it is going to be this movie is going to be about some sense of closure on that chapter in his life. Because I feel like he still hasn't really, it felt all the emotions and explored all the things he needed to explore with that horrific event happening. I think he kind of just like pushed it down and continued on. So I feel like this is going to be really dealing with that in, you know, and just really facing that. Wait, what was this? Sorry, I missed all this. Oh yeah, these guys were working together at the end of the last movie. Like they were in a makeshift band so Uniyama could practice. A manager wants your bank info, so I'm gonna give him your contact. Huh? Oh, 仕事だからな。これからリハとかゲネも始まるし。お疲れ。 Freakatron 3000 walking past. I still don't forget how much of a freak bro was. I love this guy, man. Uniyama is such a loser. Oh yeah, that would be a bit sus, those messages.
あのさ、柊から聞いてるかもしんねえけど、月末でけえライブやんだけど、お前に聞いてほしいんだ。
Bro, what's going on with their band? Because no one is doing anything right now. What if he leaves the band? Ends up joining Hiragi's band? I doubt it's gonna happen, but...
じゃあ終電出るから。
Bruh, don't just leave Uniyama, bro. Let's conversate about this situation.
じゃあ
I'm curious. What? Oh, maybe he's seeing himself, because I remember in the at the start of the show, Uniyama was like kind of like over music a bit, and maybe he's seeing himself right now in that. Like he reignited his love of music after meeting MAFUYU. The day I remember his name, I swear, I'm gonna throw a party.
けど今日のは違った。はっきりと音楽を。
And I guess rejecting music in Uniyama's head is like he's rejecting me, because that's what connected us.
ギブンのスタジオ連をもう2ヶ月もやっていない。もう歌いたくねえのか。俺らは。
I was just talking about that. That was going to be the main conflict, I think, or the main worry of the characters.
なんであそこまでの仕打ちを受けなきゃならねえんだ。いや、わかる。多分わかる。同じ立場ならはっきり言ってムカつく。真冬が他のやつと歌うのとか正直見たくない。
Honestly, I don't even know if that is. I mean, it could be, because I'm not sure what that look was about. Because I understand Yufi's like scared or worried that he can't sing anymore and he's got all this shit going on. But like that look that he gave him when he found out he was going to perform with Hiragi's band could be a kind of a look of jealousy or a look of like, you're leaving me behind almost, but I'm not sure yet. He's not wrong though. I was going to actually talk about this. Like, I understand Mayufi's got his traumas and whatever, but I do feel like Uniyama's always the one that needs to wait. Or needs to meet in the middle ground to figure out what's wrong with him. And Mayufi doesn't ever meet him in the middle ground there. So I think in this movie, I'm hoping to see him learn to do that.
一番しんどそうなとこ選んどいた。すごい。だろ?
Well, I think that hit like a sore spot in MAFUYU. MAFUYU. Fuck this guy's name, bro.
られるよ。多分。
Must like call him a fucking M. Night Shyamalan or some shit. I don't know where that came from. Oh, he shoved the ticket in his locker. It's like, you're fucking coming to the show, mate. I don't give a shit. There's no excuse. That Uniyama? I was like, who the fuck is that? That kind of looks familiar.
わかった。
今日カニ戦休みで一元サッカーに変更だぞ。
マジ？見学っつっといて。
Bro, looking at him like he's gonna stab him.
あいつ昨日試合だったからな。
Wait, is there a vibe between blonde hair and soccer dude? Or am I tripping?
もういい。仕方ない。あいつが迷ってる時は口で言っても意味がないし。
So even
押すと拒まれる。
this is telling that Uniyama's kind of grown a bit and learned to understand M. Night Shyamalan a bit more.
向き合いたい。問題はあいつちゃんとライブ来る。
I'm not sure about that. I'll be straight up with you, Uniyama. He might not. It's really hard to tell with bro.
早いな。
ああ。
Oh, Freakatron 3000's here. I was like, who's this? He got a haircut, I think.
お疲れ。やあや。
I love how much Uniyama doesn't fuck with this guy.
もう例の。こないだ作った音源からギターちょっと変えたいとこあって。え？なんで？お前を立たせたいから。え
He's like, bruh, who have you replaced yourself with?
花があるし。ギターが前に。
Are you a doppelganger? This does not sound like Uniyama.
いや、そういう話じゃなくて。お前。
He really isn't, but he's just locking in.
ある男だけども。はいはい。
Freakatron 3000 is like, okay, you're following my ways.
僕はあの日、カックで君たちを見て、久々に音楽に殴られたんだよね。背中から。
By the way, the name of the place is so wild because it sounds like another word. I'm not even gonna... You know the word I'm talking about.
走って、はあ、あ
ロの世界か。騒がしい気配、支度をしといて、待っているよ。ほら、ついておいで。
Oh, well, fuck, their songs like playing in the middle of like town square. That's crazy.
こと話してとりあえず一人で行ってきたんだけどめっちゃ緊張したよね。
えらいえらい。なるほどね。その迷っ
Bro, clock that shit immediately.
たけちゃん
It's pretty easy to know because like everyone knows Uniyama has zero hesitation when it comes to music. Like that's just a, you know, that's just a given. No pun intended. Kaji doesn't really hesitate at all about anything. He's just kind of pretty solid. It's clearly not him because he's the one that is trying to keep everyone in, like, is trying to get them to debut as one. So it's obviously going to be MAFUYU.
だろうなとか腑に落ちたりして。大抵そういう時って自分は脇役なんだけど、俺はそういう瞬間。
Bro, what are you yapping about right now? No, I'm joking.
いや、ちょっと持ったかも。
Even Bro himself is like, am I just yapping for the sake of it?
たちたけちゃん他にも俺の知らない誰かに背中を押されてそうやって音楽まで導かれて
And now he needs to kind of push himself, maybe? That's what I'm getting from this. It's more something MAFUYU needs to figure out on his own, almost.
おお。上野山のサポートの件、話したの。
Kaji Loki gives me Zoro vibes from One Piece.
に取られてんの？大丈夫？
って言われたけど
That's a reasonable response. That Fried Rice looks fire.
あいつ別のバンドの仕事受けてるんだって。
休みつまん
I swear, MAFUYU better not be at fucking school. He better be showing up for that show.
だったら口々言うな。
どうなってんの？
Ah, he's at school. Of course he is. I guess it's still daytime, so the show's not starting yet. Bro, just take the ticket. Please. Just go to the show.
上野山くんが誘ってくれるのを心のどこかでちゃんと嬉しいと思ってるのに。
You don't want to see him play with another band. It's so easy. I know it's hard to see when it's personally happening to you, I guess.
もしもし。
Hiragi clocked that there was an issue, I guess, by Uniyama's change in, like, personality. Not personality, but change in the way he was behaving. Oh, that's his second invite.
チケ代はとにかく助かった。お前がどう思うかとか考える余裕もないくらい。やりたかったことっつうが乗り。
I like how we've seen Hiragi slowly become a better friend as well to Mayufi. Character development is off the charts.
マスク迷子の子犬みたいな顔して。いやーでも私あんま佐藤くんと喋ったことないしな。
Who is this girl? Was this the girl that had a crush on Uyama?
元気？
Or Sa?
上野山くんのクラス。
Yeah, I think this was the girl that had a crush on Uyama.
何かやりたいことが
ありません。すみません。
Just like, nah, I'm gonna figure that shit out when I get there.
考え中だぞ。てか普通だからな。
Yeah.
普通。
I can see. I think I'm kind of seeing what's happening right now. Not Uniyama. What's his fucking name? Mayufi is just in this spot of like, everyone has these big dreams, and I feel like I'm left behind. But it's very normal. Like everyone goes at their own pace, and which is I think something he's going to figure out.
から言えるんだけど。考える前に適当に進んでもいいんじゃない？案外平気だよ。
I guess he's also scared of like making a mistake by making a decision too early or whatever. But he doesn't like have full trust in himself. Okay, he's gone. He's gone to the concert. Let's go.
じゃあもう引っ越しちゃおうかなって。
ってことはこれからずっと向こうなんですか？
いや、とりあえず先2年くらいの予定が埋まってるから、まあ最低でも2年は住むかなって思ってるけど、その先はわかんないや。
I guess this is like eye-opening for Mayufi because he's like, you can just do things and not be too stressed about all the other extra shit. You don't need to be 100% about everything you do. Just figure it out as you're doing them.
もしかしてなんかうまくいってない
？But this is very in character. Like he's just second guessing things that he doesn't really need to second guess.
に行って音楽を聴いたら俺は音楽を捨てるなり恋を捨てるなりきっと何かしら決定的なことを絶対に考える。ウゲツさんが音楽とカジさんを計りにかけたように。
それどっちみち。
Yeah, exactly. Like you got to make a choice. Yeah, like you choosing is not a choice. I mean, like you not choosing is a choice being made already. So even if you don't choose, you're still putting a line of a potential goodbye, right? But if you don't choose, then a goodbye will happen with either music or something, regardless. So like, not just in the context of this, but in life, if you don't make a choice, that in itself is a choice that is being made.
でもさ、真冬、一人でいっぱい考えたんだ。普通に、すごいよ。
I didn't think Ugetsu was going to be the lifesaver of this whole situation. Be straight up. Out of every character, King Toxic himself. Power of fangirls. You're stuck in the wave now, bro. You gotta go. I thought that was Kaji for a second.
つかないことはある。進んでしまったら必ず何かが永久に変わってしまう。
That's life. Things change all the time, even if you don't notice that they do.
好きな人を失わずに一生を。
You can't not do things because you're afraid of losing things, because then you'll lose things without even doing anything.
ギターサポートが来てくれてます。上野山です。拍手してあげて。
怖い。
Well, you're here now, bro. You gotta live. You gotta go through it.
ちゃんと。
今回のライブのための未発表曲ね。聞いてください。
Let's go.
聞かないと。
First song of this movie. Oh, the name of the movie. One sec, am I tripping? Yeah, there's definitely a vibe between these two. There's no way I'm fucking wrong about that, because I sensed it before when they're at school as well. Right. They're going in. Fuck, Unuyama's locked in. I guess they're all locked in, but... Wait, is this the song that Unuyama wrote in like a while ago? I remember he was writing this song. Was in the last movie? I can't remember. I feel like this was... I remember there was a scene where he had like a million notebooks out and he was like writing something. We never ended up hearing it. That was fucking solid. Every song in Given is solid anyway, but like that was solid. Oh, they awakened the musician inside of him. Yeah, exactly. Even if you don't do anything, it's gonna change regardless. That's what I'm saying. That's what we've been saying since second one, brother. Now you gotta lock in MAFUYU. Whatever the fuck your name is. That's what you call locking in, bruh. That was insane. Unuyama went full fucking force on that. Well, they all did, but... Where's the audio so low? Yeah, bro's finally opened his fucking eyes. Oh, he completed the song. Yes, that's what it was. I kind of like I kind of like the fact that we don't get the full context of what Yuki was to MAFUYU and like who he was as a person, because I feel like it's not that important. I think the theme of who Yuki was is more important than who that guy actually was. I don't think that's important to the characters at all, or just the story. I think knowing more, like knowing the exact kind of workings of his mind would actually cheapen what he does for the story in a way. Christmas come early for Unuyama. Wait, what did he say? Did I? Oh shit, bro, that's like a proposal at that point. Even Freakatron 3000 is surprised.
ごめん、なんて。
一生絶対に後悔させない。
ストップ何人の学園で急にプロポーズみたいなことするのじゃないんだよ
とある夏の初めの
Hiraga's reaction is like when you see your brother or sister or some like sibling being romantic with their partner. You're like, I do not want to be in this vicinity right now. I want to vomit. That's that reaction.
するなら在学中は好きにやらせたら。もともと大学には行かせる予定だったんでしょ。
確かに。
後でお母さんにも聞いてみたら。
I straight up thought they were off. I 100% thought their parents were like dead and she had raised him. I'm gonna be straight up.
やれやれ。
周りの人に助けられたり。
Bro, his dad is mad young. I can't get over. His dad looks like his older brother instead.
真冬が今まで以上に音楽になったりした。
お疲れ様ですよー、まあまあいいライブだったな。
Wait, they already performed? I thought they would show us their first performance back.
そっちの会社にも許可取ったよ。そうなの？だから挨拶に来たってわけ。
But be careful, Mayufi might bury you right here. Bro's more, I'm sorry, Mayufi. He's more locked in on music. He's a music head. What can you do?
これから取り戻せるくらいいい音楽続けろよ。あれヒーローにはどうしても励ましに来たいって。励ましか。
They're such brothers, those two.
私も一枚欲しい。
Spotify. I was wondering if I had misunderstood, like, because there was a CD stuff and like I thought it was like, wait, is this based in like the 90s? I thought it was modern day, but then I saw Spotify and okay, it's modern day. Like, not to say people don't use CDs anymore, but it's like it's much rarer these days. That's why I was confused. Wait, am I tripping? It was Hiragi's vocalist and Mayufi's. It sounds the same. Is it the same vocalist, or am I tripping? It just sounds similar. This must be the last like content animated we're gonna get from Given, or maybe not. I don't know. The reason I say that is because they're compiling everything together and it really feels like the ending of like the story. I don't think Hiragi is the same vocalist, actually. I take that back because there's definitely a different vibe when Mayufi's singing. Oh, it's Yuki. These are flashbacks? I'm not sure if these are actual flashbacks or just like visions. Like imagine his imagination. Oh, it's Yuki's mum. I don't even know if that's his mum. I'm just fucking theorizing. Oh, they graduated? Oh, wait. His mum's alive? Bro, why did this show make me believe everyone was orphans? I'm so used to anime.
後悔してたのよ。ギター押し付けちゃって重荷だったでしょ。
Secretly a good thing for him, but at the time, yeah, it was definitely a dick move.
よし、じゃあ寄って。
Bro does not want to be in that photo.
板谷はサッカーだろ。でも東京から出るのめっちゃ寂しい。
Oh, he's leaving Tokyo.
写真写りえぐいぞお前。
I guess he did say he was going to join a pro team. You'd think pro teams would be in Tokyo, though. Well, he did say, I want to choose the hardest team.
寒い。真冬大丈夫か。
I wonder if they're going to the same uni. Well, I don't know if MAFUYU is going to uni, but my Yuki. Whatever the fuck this cunt's name is, bro. Every time I fuck his name up, I get pissed off because it's something. The amount of times I've fucked his name up.
捨てられそうなとこ探してくる。
いってらっしゃい。
Wouldn't it make more sense so you just walk together? You go on a walk instead of just waiting here for him to throw out the sticks. France? Who the fuck's calling him from France?
もしもし。
ああ、もしもし、真冬。元気？
Oh, bro's in France now. I thought he was going to New York.
寂しくても、二度と会えなくても、これから何をなくしたとしても、音楽さえあれば、その記憶は音の中に残るって信じられた。
It's like closure, but like also not closure. Like it's closure. It's closure in like reality, but is still able to kind of be with that person spiritually in a way. Yeah, I like the way they dealt with this situation.
生きてたい。
Because it matches well with his character. I'm so surprised by this friendship. Like, did not expect these two to be like locked in like this. It oddly works though. Oh, that's why bro took so long, because he went to get some coffees.
ポカポカだな。起こしたくないな。
Why does it feel like they're fucking going to heaven or something? Like they're taking this train to heaven. I don't know, just the vibes. Feels like a last train ride type shit.
ねえ、あのさ。帰ったらエッチしよっか。
Fucking crazy. I know that's like, it's a reference back to Yuki, but that's hilarious. I was like, Uniyama's going to react to that all chill, be like, oh yeah, sure, no worries. I would have loved to see the aftermath to that conversation. Okay, is there any after credit scenes? No, that's it. Okay, so that was Given, that was the Given movie 3. I'm not sure if that's the last ever content we're going to be getting with Given. It might be, it might not be. I'm not sure. Like, you never know. It feels like an ending, but it also feels like you could do more for sure. And if you really wanted to, if you wanted to milk it a bit more, I definitely think there's more avenues you could kind of explore. I don't know if they need. I don't think you need more for this show. I feel like if it ends here and like this story ends here, it makes sense because all the story avenues have been explored. I guess if you want to do like a solo story of like Ugetsu and what he's up to when he's overseas and stuff, you could potentially. But I feel like everything is being tied up in a bow, and everything is like good. Like everything's been explored. You know, like Kaji and Haruhi was his name. Their relationship, it was tied up in a bow. Uniyama and Mayufu was done perfectly, and it's just like I don't think there's any other story really to tell. But yeah, that was a good movie. I will say it felt like my one criticism of this whole movie was I wish they kind of hinted at this in the previous movie and like the previous content where we could see like the Mayufu's whatever the fuck his name is, we could see his anxiety about certain things, like just hints in the previous movies. Would have been cool to see. And then in this movie, actually, I guess we did in the last movie, we kind of did get hints when Oniyama first agrees to help Hiragi's band out. We did kind of see hints of that. So I guess it kind of is fine. I feel like if we got more hints though in the previous movie, it would have been even better because it kind of did feel like, so this might be because it was so long ago that I watched Hiragi Mix. It did kind of feel like, okay, we need a conflict for this movie. This is the conflict we're going to go with. I did like how they brought like obviously the fact that he didn't really have closure with Yuki, like I think that was really well done. I do feel like the actual conflict itself was good because it wasn't some annoying like weird which conflict for conflict's sake. The conflict was about the fact that Mayufu was scared of change, and you know, he didn't realize that not changing and not making a choice was going to create a change regardless. So I like the actual conflict itself, and the reason for it was well done, and it wasn't like an annoying conflict for the sake of conflict. So I like that. I do wish we got a bigger exploration into where Uniyama in like the start of the movie, he talks about something about I'm always the one making an effort to kind of meet in the middle ground. So I wish that was explored a bit more with Mayufi, whatever the fuck his name is, kind of growing more in that way. And I think he did a bit, but I would have liked to see more for sure. So I liked the movie. I did. I think it was a solid like Epilon 5. There's some issues with it, as there is with everything. Nothing's perfect. But I think it was a solid continuation of their story. Though I do, again, there's like small things where there's still things they need to work on to have a healthier relationship. Because obviously they're young. I get it. They're 18, 19, whatever they are at the end of this movie. So it's very normal, you know. Like look at Kaji and Haruhi or whatever his name is. Like they are in their like late 20s and they had all those struggles. So like teenagers having not a perfect relationship is very normal. So I like the realisticness of that. But yeah, so this was a fun movie. Hopefully you enjoyed my reaction. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.